Hey, it's Fabian, and this video is different than any other video that I made in the past. This is what really matters and where you should focus your attention to when you want to build an online-based education business or start as a solopreneur, build your own business in the future or today. So today I really want to discuss what I think is the one most important thing that you should pay attention to. And that's not only my opinion, that's also the opinion of Gary Vee, who shared this on the mastermind. And I want to talk about this, why this is so important. And you can really disregard all the funnels and all the optimization on a landing page. Everything doesn't matter if you don't have this one thing. And this one thing is your personal brand. I noticed this half a year ago when ChatGPT became even better and it becomes so good in such a short period of time. So that I really asked myself, okay, if ChatGPT or any other AI model can really do anything very quickly and is learning and or getting that much better at any skill, what really matters, what you can provide as value if everything can be done with AI. And Gary Vee shared this idea as well on a mastermind that I just watched today. And it's really about that AI commoditized nearly everything. And there's except one thing. And this one thing is your personal brand. It doesn't matter if you want to be a personal brand or not. You need to be in front of your business as one person, as a human. And I will show you why this is so important. And Gary Vee really took it to the extreme, and I don't really know if it really happens like this, but I really share his opinion on several things there. So he really laid it down and said, okay, in the future when Google search will not be there anymore. Google search is like the yellow pages 20, 15 years ago, and Google took over. So AI will take over Google search. So today, if you ask yourself, how often do you use ChatGPT in order to search things? I use it very, very often because you can specify very clearly what you're really looking for. And in the future, it's even going to be more sophisticated and you will use it for even more things. For example, if you want to order some food, you don't say specifically, or sure, you can ask specifically, order some food at this restaurant if you're familiar with this restaurant. But for example, if you just need something to eat and don't care at the first place about the restaurant where you want to order something, then you just might ask something about, hey, I'm here in this location, where can I, or what is the best restaurant that you can find in the next 5 kilometers around me? And so that I can order some food or order some food for me. So if you like to have an Italian pizza and you just say, yeah, order me 3 pizza of this kind, this kind, this kind, and ChatGPT will be able to do this for you. And if you don't show up then in the search results of ChatGPT, then Google does, or if you at the moment try to optimize for Google, then you need to shift also for AI, for ChatGPT. Otherwise, you will be completely neglected and you will not get any customers. And this will happen as well. Also, if we are talking here about an online educational business or a knowledge-based business, it's the same thing. Nobody will ask about the person if you have not established your personal brand. And this is what I want to make clear here with this video. So you need to establish a personal brand, otherwise the information that you will have with your business and with your knowledge-based business that you can share and help other people with, that nobody will care if you are not the person who cares about the other people. And you only do this by establishing a personal brand. So if you take a look on creators like Dan Coe, Justin Welch, or even Mr. Beast on a large scale, they all focus heavily on building their personal brand so that they become the person who you want to go to in order to receive the value. So that's why I'm really convinced that every entrepreneur needs to build his or her own personal brand. And at this point, I just want to make this point here, that it's so important to build this. And it doesn't matter if you have time for it or not. It becomes the only thing that really matters. And I don't want to get quoted for this because it's a quote of Gary Vee. He said, a personal brand is the funnel in the future. So you don't have to have landing pages or funnels or whatever, because the only funnel that will exist in the future will be the personal brand, because then you attract the people to you. And then you can also do, or you can expose you even more with ads and get more of what you have in order to, or when you really set up ads and run ads. But the first thing that you really need to consider is really building your own personal brand, that it's authentic. And don't do, or this is my opinion, and I challenge this also with AI. So it's not about putting more out there on the social media platforms just for the sake of putting it out, because the platforms are regulating it already. You may have seen that YouTube is also really, or the algorithm doesn't show generic AI content and try to regulate it down so that really small creators really can shine and build their brands and their channels authentically. So they really value when you sit there and do the work, put the effort into the content and building your authentic brand. So hopefully, that you get some value out of it. I thought it's really worth to make this video here. It's completely different to any other video. And just leave me a comment if you have some questions or any thoughts on this. See you in the next video.